Hello, hello, everyone, on this lovely Thursday night. Once again, Promise to Tell the Truth podcast. I really appreciate you guys for being on here every week. Let's give it a little time for our other hosts to join. I hope everybody is doing all right today. Let's see. Hey, girl.
Hello.
You look cute. I love the hair.
Thank you.
How's your day going today?
Okay. Did some working out, so kind of sore, but I'm
Health is
alright.
wealth. Health is wealth.
You got that right.
Yeah, I'm a little tired, but we're going to get through it.
Tired? Long day at work?
Absolutely. Long day, period. Yeah.
I like your beanie. What does it say?
Emotionally exhausted.
Perfect for the day, huh?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We will be having a special guest today, but she'll be on a tad bit late, but she will be here to pop her shit.
Okay.
You want to give everyone a couple minutes?
Yeah,
Good
I
evening.
can't even see. I think because you're the host, I can't even see how many people are on.
We got a few on here.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for joining once again. While we're waiting on a few more people to join, we are doing a raffle. It started on the 1st of June and it does end tomorrow. So if you have not um entered the raffle, please do so. We do have some prizes. We'll pick I think like a couple winners and we will announce it on Instagram. We will announce it on Instagram um on Saturday. I don't know why I can't get my words out today. I
I
told you I'm
know,
tired.
and I didn't want to interrupt you talking. I'm like,
Girl, help me out. Finish the sentence.
yeah.
So
So
yeah.
winners will be announced Saturday, guys. Last day to get your raffle in is tomorrow.
Yes, I've been posting it on our Instagram. Promise to Tell the Truth Instagram. So yeah, it doesn't take much. Like the post, share the post, tag somebody in it. There you go. You in the raffle. It's not hard. So if you want to win something or just simply want to support us even more, just enter in the raffle. And yeah, we got an incentive for you guys.
For sure.
But anything else you want to add before we start?
No, not really. I'm just, do we got a good enough crowd? Did we wait? Probably
I
about
think
one
we
more minute
got
before 8:49.
yeah, we can wait one more minute. But we do have a selection of people on here.
Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. And don't forget if you guys have topics, drop them.
Send
Read it
us
to
your
us.
topics. Send us your stories, even if it's your friend story or your friend confession. You don't gotta put a name. Just go on and send it. We gonna talk about it. We gonna yeah. You know how we do here.
All right.
But
Let's pop it, huh?
time to clock that tea. So yes, I've just been watching like a lot of stuff, and I guess like I wouldn't say personal experiences, but like why do why do people treat, okay, I was gonna say, why do men treat bigger women differently than they would like a smaller size woman? But
Mhm.
honestly, I feel like women do the same thing. Like they treat bigger men different too. So why do you feel like that is? Like a lot of people, it's like a lot of people be like, "Oh, yeah, that big woman, I don't want to say, what I want to say, but that bigger woman, yeah, I'm gonna get her taxes, or, oh, yeah, she good for giving head." Like, like they have these crazy like beliefs, or whatever it's
Yeah,
called,
myths.
myths. They got these crazy myths about bigger women, or like they say, bigger men, they little things is small. So it's like, why do you think that is? Like, you know?
I mean, I feel like it's the same how that guy mentioned how he came on here last week, and he was speaking, and how he, immediately he said, just like, okay, you're a dark woman. He said he
Oh, that
wouldn't
was
date you.
crazy.
He don't like dark women. And I think, I feel like a lot of times people just have their preference or whatever, but I don't think it should be something that you should shame anyone for, or, oh, I don't like big girls, or whatever the case may be. I mean, there's a lot of big women, they're still pretty, and
Absolutely.
you know as long as the woman or the male, whoever, has good hygiene, taking good care of themselves, and just not out here.
Yeah, because that's a good one. When you said, that's a really good when you said good hygiene. Like, a lot of people automatically, I mean, me too. I'm not gonna lie. I think the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of big people, like, oh, she stinks. She big and fat. She stink. But honestly, there are them ones that do stink, and they give the bigger people
A
like a
bad
bad
reputation.
reputation, like
Mhm.
big people be smelling like sweaty thighs sometimes, you know what I mean? And I do know, but honestly, like, I personally know a bigger women who be smelling amazing. Takes very
Mhm.
good care of her hygiene, never smelt her
Yeah,
stink at
skincare.
all. Like I do know some people. And then for me, like, um guys, I only been big for 5 years, okay, and I ain't even that big. But kids would do it for
You
you.
just had to throw that in there.
I had to, for somebody to get on here trolling. Uh but I don't know, like, it is. And then, like, as far as like the men, oh, they things is small. I ain't gonna lie, they do be. But I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see some with some okay little nollies. Mm-hmm.
That is too funny, but it's not funny because, like I said, I don't, I don't really like it. But I mean, everybody has their preference, so it's not something you can get mad at somebody unless it's like a disrespectful thing. Once you start being disrespectful about it, like, then it takes it to another level. But I honestly do want us to find somebody else's opinion and see how how they feel about it, because I personally can't relate, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out here that can. Quick to
Yeah, and
judge.
a lot of people be, like, self conscious. Like, they society makes it as if nobody should be fat. You know, nobody should be big. Like everyone should be this certain amount of weight. So it's like now a lot of people are doing like the GLP-1, like Wegovy, Ozempic. A lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are getting surgeries. A lot of people are, you know, like they are really, I don't want to say killing themselves, but they really be killing themselves to be this image. Like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you want to be skinny or you want to be whatever. Me too. I didn't did it all. You know, I just want my stomach back flat.
I feel
But
like, yeah, I feel like even that though, I feel like that's done by the world makes you feel like that, like just like you said, the world makes you feel like
yeah,
you gotta be skinny, you gotta be this, you gotta be that. So a bigger person, of course, that makes their, you know, insecurities rise.
right.
And so not knowing that half of those medications and stuff that they are having people take to get skinnier, or how they want you to be, how they want you to be, it's like, okay, now I'm taking this GOP and it's making my body feel like this. I mean, I've looked it up. All of them have different symptoms. They make you feel different. Then when you are
Mm-hmm.
taking it, you thinking you're gonna be skinny, and now your skin is sagging, and like you
I ain't
looking
gonna
like a whole different
lie.
person.
I ain't gonna lie. Some people do look better bigger. That's just what it is. Like, a lot of people be looking real sickly. Like, it just don't be looking right. You didn't took all this medication. Now you skinny. Now you think you the la TT, and you really looking like you just got like a old tea bag. Like you looking real. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let me see what these comments. Fluffy is better. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I do like a fluffy nigga sometimes. But, you know, it started from Barbies in society. Absolutely.
Now they
Everyone wants to be a Barbie.
Well, now they have thick Barbies.
I've seen one. Don't Rai got one.
Yeah, Rai has one. My
Yes.
auntie bought her one. She bought her one for Christmas.
Guys, that
They
Barbie
have
is
thick
thick.
Barbies now.
That
They got
Barbie
them
was
with hips
thick.
and everything else.
Yes, that was yeah. But I
Right.
don't know. I kind of just wanted to kind of touch bases because I want people to know, like, it's okay to be bigger, or it's okay to be, if you prefer to be skinny, it's okay to be skinny. If you prefer to be big, it's good. Like, God made you that way for a reason. So I guess I'm just supposed to be like this.
I feel like love yourself regardless of however it is, but at the same time, take care of yourself. Don't let yourself just go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if
And
you're a very big person, it's okay.
don't allow nobody, no man, no woman, to degrade you. Oh, because you're light skinned, because you're dark skinned, because you're big or you're too skinny. You know,
Girl, speaking of light skin and dark skin, I don't know why. No offense, light bright. Light skinned girls be thinking they is just the shit. Like they better than the dark. Dark is in, baby.
I feel like that comes off because of how guys portray it. Just like
Right.
there's a lot of guys that go for lighter women, or light skinned women, or mixed women,
Yeah,
or
I mean
whatever.
everybody has their preference, you know?
But what I can say, because I heard someone say it before, like in the past, they're like, "Oh, all light skinned women like are pretty." That's not true.
No, they're not.
It's not true. I feel like there is some light skinned, very beautiful women, and there is some
And
dark
yeah, and
skinned,
me being a
and
dark
there's some dark
skinned,
skinned women that are very beautiful too. So
yeah, me being a dark skinned woman, I feel like it's a lot of dark, dark, not like that, but some dark skinned people, they don't got this smooth skin like me. They be looking all dry and like they got eczema. I got eczema too, but it don't be looking right.
yeah, having
So,
eczema, you would never even know that I have eczema because
hey, talking about like the bottom of my baby feet real smooth. But
Yeah, that's
yeah, like,
funny.
okay, like a lot of people, they be getting on Chris Brown because he only, like, his preference is light skin or mixed. And, like, it was like something on the blogs one day saying like Chris Brown denied a dark skinned girl to like at a meet and greet or something, and a lot of people was talking about it, and he was just like, and he stated he just don't like dark skinned women. So it was a big old thing because he basically turned her down for the meet and greet after she didn't paid all this money, and like that was fucked up.
Yeah.
Like whatever his excuse may have been,
They'll take
whatever.
the money.
Right. I mean, he did take the money. She had already paid for it. And she wasn't able to do her meet and greet because she was dark skinned, is what everyone was talking about. And I thought that was really messed up. It's like, if that's your preference, that's your preference. But, you know what I mean? Don't do that to us dark skins. Because they ain't
Yeah.
all ugly,
Should go. Want to
as you
go?
can see.
The comments.
Yes.
Let's see. Someone said back in the days there used to be a group of girls like a gang, kinda. They used to call them the mixed girls. I heard of that too. My mom had told me that, and actually somebody that I know, mom used to be in that group, the mixed girls.
Oh, wow.
It's cause of Rihanna. No, for real, it might be Chris Breezy, huh? We're doing fine. Yeah, that's a whole nother story. Chris
Yeah.
Brown.
Hey, because when Nikki said it herself, and I hate when a bitch she cute because she light skinned. Yeah.
Not too much on us though, okay? So, wait.
She promised to tell the truth. She did.
Yeah, promise to tell the truth. Promise to tell the truth. So, is Teddy still on here?
You know, big Teddy on here, man.
Teddy B. Uncle Dave. So how do we determine, we're gonna put quote unquote, how do we determine bitter BM or bitter BD? Because it's a lot. You'll hear a male say, "Oh, my BM is bitter," or whatever, or you'll hear, I've heard it in my circle too, like, my BD is bitter, like bitter as hell. How do we determine if your BD or your BM is bitter? How do you determine that? Is it by their actions? Is it just because you don't deal with them no more and you feel like they're not how it was when you were with them, so you calling them bitter? Or what makes them bitter?
I feel like what makes a BD or BM bitter, they don't know how to co-parent. Like, most of the time when you say a BD or a BM is bitter, you guys are not together no more. So I feel like a person just don't know how to co-parent, always nagging, always, like even using a child as leverage, or to use a child as like some type of pawn, or to use your child against you, you know what I mean? I feel like that's very bitter. Like, you don't gotta be like that. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, they be still mad. Okay, we're gonna let you hop on for this one. They be still mad. They be still mad because the other person don't want to be with them.
Yeah. I feel like a bitter, I'm gonna say bitter BD because of course I don't have a BM. I feel like I can determine a bitter BD by basically actions, kind of like what you said. Like if your BD is basically upset with, how things turned out between you two, and now, they're like, they don't, check on their child, they're not doing for their child, they're like they don't care, you know, like basically kind of like, you know, like deadbeat situation. So
Exactly.
I feel like that's how I would determine, you know, it's because it's like, well, dang, you know, like you would think like,
Right.
you know, like that's, you know, people show their true colors at the end of the day. Someone say,
Mm-hmm.
yep, using a child, yeah, or even situations where it's like, how do you call it? They're like trying to like make amends or something.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that? Yeah, using.
I determine the bitterness just for the fact of it's just kind of like my own personal situation.
Mm-hmm.
My baby mom used to be very active in my kids' life, and she was since day one. But then when things went sideways and she did what she chose to do and continued on down that route, and I didn't want no part of it, I chose to exit stage left because I didn't see anything positive coming from it. And I turned around and basically became a single father to 3 kids without her.
Right.
And
Her
because I
choices.
was doing the things that she thought I couldn't do and wouldn't do without her, she just became this bitter individual to where she tried to manipulate the kids, she tried to turn them against me and exploit them, and
Yeah,
you
that's very
know,
much bitter behavior.
try to claim I don't love them. I only one kid was more important than the rest, and
Yeah, it sounds
it's
like she had some
it's unfortunate, but
issues.
it's to this day she still chooses what she chooses. But I can't control what she does. I can only control what I do.
So do you feel like you can spot a bitter baby mama, baby daddy like beforehand, or you think that it only kind of comes out like after y'all situation is done?
You cannot spot a bitter BM or a BD beforehand. You definitely have to go through it, be in a relationship, or have a kid by that person
There's
to know if that person is bitter or
Right.
whatever.
indicators, because I mean, as human beings, we all signify like patterns,
Mm-hmm.
but most of those patterns are aimed at the individual that they're bitter towards. So, like she said, you would have to be in a relationship with that individual,
Mm-hmm.
and whether they apply that bitterness towards you, because sometimes they take their anger and their frustration out on you because they're not over the baggage of their bitter baby mom, bitter baby dad.
Yeah.
And that's when things go sideways. Like, look, we try to make it work and you're just not over your, past relationships.
But just because you guys are just like, speak from experience, just because you guys are not together, just for her, she shouldn't be the bitter one because things didn't work out. So now you're like many of us, like single parent, whatever. So the fact that you're doing your parent thing or whatever, and don't like the way that things turned out. So you feel like you don't have to check on your kid or whatever because you're mad that the kids are are over there or whatever the case may be. I feel like people use that as an excuse, and it's given bitter. Like it's
What
given
about
bitter. There's no way a relationship ends and then you stop checking on your kid. You're not doing for your kid no more. Your kid just doesn't exist no more. That's insane to me.
Yeah.
what about them the ones, the bitter ones where okay, y'all broken up, you know, then the baby daddy trying to be, I'm gonna just use the baby daddy. The baby daddy trying to be in the kid's life, and she's just so bitter. She's like, you can't see him, you can't do
Oh
this, you can't do
no.
that. You know what I mean? But then they scream, "Oh, he's so bitter, he's bitter." But it's like in our reality, you're the bitter one because you won't let your kids see
Hmm.
their dad.
Yeah.
But she's
That's
only hurting the
absolutely
kids
exactly.
because she cannot control him.
Exactly what he said. It's only hurting the kids. I can't stand when I
Yeah.
hear women that are like that. Oh, you can't see your kid because you're with another woman, or no.
I don't want
There's
nobody
been
around my kid. Ooh.
there's been
Especially if they get
situations
in a
where
relationship. Yeah, like that. She can't be around my kid, yada, yada, yada. And
there's been situations where where the mom, the dad will bring stuff, drop it off for the kid, and the mom won't even accept it because, oh, well, you're with another woman or whatever whatever the case may be.
That's really ridiculous and
they will just try to
childish.
make his life a living hell. Just
Right. And then you're
not
making
because
it
they
seem
want
like
to, but
then
because they can.
then you're making it seem
Hmm.
like to the kid, oh, your dad, your dad doesn't, he don't care about you or he don't want to see you. Yeah, I can't stand women like that. I'm No, I can't stand it. I'm not keeping no child of mine away from their father.
Hmm.
If they reaching out, hey, have at it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I
And
feel
then
like
they get even more mad
a child should
when
have that relationship with the mother, with the father. Like that shouldn't be taken away from no
Right.
child because of how you feel. You don't go off of your emotions and rub it off on the child. That's not even cool.
they
Yeah, it's not.
become uber duper bitter when a child finally realizes and like grows out of the phase of wanting any contact with them because they
Hmm.
see it for what it truly is.
Yeah, and the kid will always see what it truly is on their own. So I feel like people should let that happen naturally. Like, like don't put stuff in kids' head. Like that's not cool at all.
Yeah, that's out.
So speaking of BDs, if your baby daddy has a kid after you, right? The new baby mama comes to you and she reaches out to you talking about she wants her child to meet this, they siblings. Because the baby daddy ain't shit. How are you going about that? Like you going, like you fucking with it, you not.
I'm never, if I can relate. My, well, my youngest daughter, she has siblings. She has siblings, other siblings. And for sure, she knows all of her siblings, all of them. And I feel like if I ever was in that situation that you just mentioned, and whatever, a woman is coming to me like, oh, me and him got a baby, whatever. I want the baby to meet their siblings, whatever. For sure, for sure. Because at the end of the day, if they're siblings, they're gonna need to grow up to
Know each other,
know one
yeah.
another. There's no way.
Exactly.
There was like a story that my dad used to tell me when I was younger. He would always tell me, like, you need to know your family. You need to know your family. Like, you never know who you may run across in your
Exactly.
family. And he's like, one day you might start dating somebody and not even know that they're your family. You need to know who your family is. Like,
Hmm.
like he was super big on knowing your family. So I feel the same way about siblings. Regardless, you might be mad at him for, oh, he went and had a baby, whatever, whatever. But that has nothing to do with the kids. We gotta leave the kids out of it. The siblings should know, they should know who each other is. They should grow up together, regardless of if it's in the same
Hmm.
household or not. They should have that sibling bond. I don't want them to
Absolutely.
grow up and one day they going to the same school one day and start dating. They don't know they siblings. You gotta know these days.
Yeah, you
I feel
do.
like
I
it's
totally
bitter.
agree with
It's very
that.
bitter before you go. It's very bitter on the female side if you're not allowing your child to meet their siblings. That's very bitter. Because what would be the reason? No, you can't. You can't meet. No, my kid don't need to meet their sibling. What would be the reason? What would be
Right.
the reason if you don't care
Exactly.
nothing about this man no more? What would be the reason? Even if you did still care about
Exactly.
him, what would be the reason? There's nothing that's
There's none.
valid.
There's no reason. Like,
Because it's the
absolutely.
control.
Yeah.
I have
Somebody
no
But I
has
problem. Like, if
totally.
I had another kid, I wouldn't mind, like, if my new baby mom tried to meet my old one, but I honestly think she wouldn't have the maturity to even comprehend that.
Yeah, for me, how I feel about it, like, if, I mean, my baby daddy has had kids after me. And I mean, at first I was probably that bitter baby mama, like, oh no, them kids, you know what I mean? But like, just being an adult, like, my mind is way different than it was back then when it happened. So now, like, I feel like my kids should meet all of their siblings, you know, like, if they, well, both of my kids do have siblings, but I feel like they should. Like, with my daughter, she has an older sister and probably will never meet her. And the mom is just, she's not for it, and I think she's probably like, my daughter is 5, her sibling is probably like 13, something like that, and she'll probably never meet her. Like, I tried back then to, like, you know oh, we should meet, yada yada yada, but it don't be working out that way. But yeah, I feel like everybody should, be baby mamas should get along. Like, there's no point of y'all beefing. Like, for what? You know what I mean? There's no point of any of that. And I feel like kids should definitely meet their
Yeah, some
siblings.
things are a lost cause, though.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um,
That's fine.
but yeah, let me see. Do we have any comments?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm open to my kids meeting their other siblings, but the baby mama won't let them. That's the only comment.
Sam.
Um, I don't see it. Let me see.
He said, absolutely,
Absolutely.
you can
You can
create a
create
Oh,
a
you can
tribe.
tribe.
create a tribe. Yeah. It takes a village to raise kids. It do. Whether that's like uh family that your actual family or family that you created on your own. It does take a village, and I feel like, yeah, everybody.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, that was it?
For comments,
Yeah.
yeah.
So now I'm wondering, is mine loading? Because you said you didn't see some of yours.
No, I seen it. I just had to scroll.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Teddy, I'm gonna drop you, okay?
All
Is the
right.
other guest here?
Um,
Message you?
let me carry on while I check.
Okay. Um, so yeah, I agree with creating a tribe. I do agree. And Lamika, that's a crazy one. Because it's like, dang, I'm willing, kids meeting their other siblings, but yeah, on the baby mom's part, not letting. That's like, why are you being bitter? But that just goes to show you how the BM really feels about the BD. Because okay, maybe there's feelings still there, you know. Probably feelings still there, and that's why the baby mama won't let them or whatever. Or it could be like some old beef that's still holding on to. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of women do that. Like if you and the BM had beef or something before, she can't have. She bitter because she can't have them. Yeah, that could be true too. But like I said, beef, like it takes a different toll when you come into a situation and y'all got beef. You know what I mean? If y'all arguing over the dude or whatever, and then kids become involved, then yeah, once a kid is involved, it's like, okay, I don't like her. Nope, my kid can't meet her. Whatever, because she's still holding on to whatever beef
Yeah,
y'all,
that's uncalled for.
whatever
It's
y'all
really
had
not that
with that, and
serious.
that's bitter. That's bitter. It says baggage, and then okay, and don't want me around the kids. Like, girl, you got pregnant by my man. I should be mad.
Lamika, you
Wow,
need a therapist, girl.
that is crazy. She don't want you to be around the kids, but she got pregnant by your man. Now that's wild.
Ooh, what did Sam say? I knew 2 women who found out they had the same BD while chatting in nursing school because in nursing school they helped. Ooh, they helped each other get through school.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is the same BD.
That's crazy.
I see that's different. I don't know what I would do, but that's kind of like a situation where like y'all ever been in high school? It's kind of off topic, but y'all ever been in high school and then y'all dating a guy that goes to a whole different school, and then you find out that somebody from your school is dating the same guy, and y'all sitting there talking, and y'all talking about the same dude. Y'all end up showing each other like, oh look, this is his,
Hey, talk about
profile,
same
and it's the same
girl.
person. That's kind of like that. Dang, in the same nursing school,
That's crazy.
same
That's
BD.
actually crazy.
He said, "Yep, they were sharing photos during break." Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what I would do. Like, first instinct would be like, you can't even be mad at her. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be mad at him. But first instinct, you like, wait, what? We
That's a
in
messed
nursing
up
school
way to
together.
find
We
out.
both pregnant. And then what if y'all do around the same time? That is just crazy.
I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Yeah.
Come on, I should have swallowed.
That is funny. That is freaking funny. So before I begin, wait, the babies were like, wow, the babies were like 6 months apart. Our special guest, should we continue without her?
Just yes, continue.
Okay. Okay. Double baby showers and double birthdays. No, for real. That's just, I don't know what I would do. But anyways, so are we, I probably shouldn't say that word. Are we being intimate quietly or
I don't like how you said that. Can you just say it regular?
I'm not trying to get in the handle here.
We done
So-
said all type of stuff, girl. Hey, carry on.
So, quiet sex or talk you through it?
Ooh, talk me through it. Don't come over here being quiet, girl, because this is the type of topics I like to talk about. Talk me through it, like, girl, just being all up in my ear, girl. That alone would do it for me. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Rocking,
Like,
knocking boots. What that mean?
I feel like quiet, like. I feel like if it's quiet, like it's because you wanted to hurry up. Like something ain't going right if it's super quiet. Like, even when you trying to like, okay, like the kids is in the other room, you trying to be quiet. It still don't be quiet. It still don't be quiet. Not for me. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like what you said basically.
They
She
talking
said,
about
take me.
whose is this? Who's this?
She
It's
said,
yours.
she said, take me through there. Take me through there.
Right.
That's why they made Disney Plus. They made what for the kids?
I ain't gonna lie, you could talk me through it like, that would do it for me. Keep talking, yeah, all that. Quiet is
Yeah.
just boring. Like, who wants to be bored?
Who wants to be bored? Yeah, I feel like the talking for sure, for sure. But I don't really think sex is quiet to begin with. So it's not quiet.
Like Shaka Khan said, tell me something good. I know that's right.
These comments.
Yes, the more he talked, the word I'm gonna get. I promise you. I promise you.
Hulu and
Light or
Vivo.
dark? Y'all like being with the lights on or in the dark or with the TV going? Like what? Chat, what's that?
I like the TV on, but I like it dark.
I like it dark too. It just makes it like
That's the mood. If the light is on, you
yes.
like, why the fuck is these lights
They
on?
talking about turn the light off.
That is funny. Now turn the light
No,
on.
for real. That light be fucking with you.
No, for real. For real, for real.
Light in the dark with the candles. It
No,
depends where the
I love
candles at.
candles.
It depends where the candles is at
We're
though,
talking
because we
about
might knock that motherfucker over. And some good music, yes,
No, I love
absolutely.
music. For sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure, for sure. If I could fall asleep
Candles
to
is
Pandora every night, I would.
I like sleeping in a pure black dark. All the lights
I
off,
love
TV off,
music.
everything. So okay, so chat, we need you on this one. What how would you spice up your sexual life? Like I know people be like, oh, you could use toys. I mean, like, of course, we know the basics, right? Toys. Maybe you do a little, watch a couple of little videos. I don't know, but like, what would y'all say? I want to hear from other people. Like, how would you spice it up in the bedroom?
I feel like, I mean, of course, toys. That's like
Mm,
that's like the norm to spice it up. But
right.
I feel
A lot
like
of men don't like that though.
I feel like doing stuff that you don't normally do. Like if you don't normally go to the beach and have sex, then go to the beach. Like do something that you wouldn't do. Or if you know, like she said, role play or like, yeah, do it in public. Like, making your own videos,
Absolutely.
getting some content. Like, okay,
Hey,
let's
not the
let's
fruit roll
let's
ups.
record ourselves and then, send it to him so he can watch it or whatever.
Right. Yeah, fruit roll ups. Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, doing things that you don't normally do. If you not normally fucking in the car, go fuck in the car today. You
It
know what
says,
I
I
mean?
feel like blindfolds aren't talked about enough. I've never, wait, have I? I
I've
don't think
never
I've
been
ever been
blindfolded.
blindfolded or blindfolded anyone else. Whipped cream. I think I had a little,
Wow.
like,
Whipped cream. Somebody said they like to be tied up. That's something I can't do. I don't like. I don't want to be tied up. I would
I've
feel like.
never been tied up, but I'll be thinking about it sometimes.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, I've never done it. I've never done it, but it's something I do want to try. Like I want to see
I would probably have to be drunk to be tied up
handcuffs.
because
50 Shades of Grey. What's
I would
that
be thinking
mean?
that the person ain't gonna let me go.
50 Shades of Grey. What's that mean?
You never watched 50 Shades of Grey?
No.
You would have to watch it to understand.
Mm.
Tie the other person up. Okay. Yep. Handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting.
Handcuffs, come on. No, for real. Gotta spice it up these days.
Not to get with it.
Because, I mean, the toys, watching porn, whatever, that's the norm, but you can do it if you don't have any other options, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You can do it if you don't have any other options. But yeah, role playing. Yeah. What did she say? Because sometimes I be dominating, but most time I'm submissive. Like, do what you do, daddy.
Not the big daddy.
That is freaking funny.
Oh,
That is
wow.
too funny. I would
Yeah,
say,
y'all
hey,
got some stuff y'all want to talk about, chat?
I would say a threesome or maybe a foursome, but they say that's how you lose your man.
Actually, that's not. I feel like that does. Like, it's okay to have some fun. You know, have a little fun. You know, whether he go find a girl or you go find a girl, or
Hey.
if that's what y'all guys is what y'all prefer. I don't know. It is not my preference, but
Mhm.
you know, like if spice it up. Yeah, have a little fun. It don't hurt. I mean, it's not something. As far as like the threesome, foursome, that's not something you're supposed to do on a regular. Personally, how I feel. Some people do, but I feel like if you're gonna do that, just go be a swinger.
She said my mom had a
Um.
threesome. He almost lost me though, because she wanted me to leave him for her. Girl,
Oh wow.
is that story you was telling me about?
It says it definitely won't hurt. Doesn't hurt to dress up a bit. That's crazy. I have a lot of
Oh,
dress
like
up
dressing up, yeah,
clothes.
dress up as a little nurse or a doctor.
I have a lot of that, but it's crazy. I never use it.
How do you guys feel about going to like the you know the little adult emporium places? You know, y'all go and find a little porn that's in there. They got a little dress up stuff in there too. They have a
So for
lot of
those
different.
that don't know what adult emporium is, it's basically like a adult store, and you go in there and they have like little rooms in there, and you can like watch porn and do whatever you want to do in there.
Mhm.
Um, it's very interesting. I personally don't care for it too much. Maybe because I don't watch porn, but I mean, a lot of people like it. I know people that go in there all the time. But I mean, it's definitely something to try. Like, you know, if you've never experienced it, why not? You might
Right.
like it.
Exactly. That's why I think spicing it up, do something that you haven't done.
What she said? She said, feel like it's dirty and they've never been but heard about it. They do give you like wipes, and you feel like Lysol wipes, and you can like wipe down the couches, whatever. But
It is
yeah,
dirty
like
in there. It is dirty.
they don't clean. You would have to do it yourself,
Yeah, it is
and ain't no telling
dirty.
what be going down in there. So just imagine.
It is dirty. Like I'm not gonna hold you. It is very much so.
I think it's unsanitary and interesting. So you like it?
Wait, is that what? Oh, it does say that. I think it's unsanitary and interesting for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Or maybe doing something. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because I'm not doing it.
What? Say it.
No, you know, like they say, certain stuff you save for like somebody that you really like, or uh, like how do you say it? Like trying different stuff, like your third holes and stuff.
Oh, that's that's like the fifth hole. That's a little crazy.
And I only use these as
Oh no, I don't know about that.
Not necessarily.
She
Oh,
missed it. I missed it. I probably did. If you
yeah,
talked about
she
me, I
did.
probably did.
Yeah, because I said the third hole. I said not saying I would do it because
Oh, I did. I'm telling y'all, I'm a little low vibrational today. I'm tired. I've had a long day, so my bad. Next week I got y'all. But now that we have more
I mean, you
people,
have one, you have two, and then you have three.
I get it now. Now, so I just want to bring this up again since we have more people on here. We are doing a raffle. It does end tomorrow. So join the raffle if you want to win some prizes. We only picking a couple winners. But it will be fair. We gonna spin the wheel, pick out the hat. We're gonna do some, okay? And you'll win something. Even if you're not in the city and state that we're in, you will still get your prize no matter what, as long as you're not in the United States. And the way that you join the raffle is you go on our Instagram, promise to tell the truth underscore. You go on the Instagram, you follow us first and foremost. You like the post of the raffle, you share the post, and you tag somebody in it. Whether that's another business, whether that's your mama, your friend, your cousin, your dog, tag somebody.
Right.
And that's how you enter the raffle. And we will be announcing the winners Saturday. Um and we will be doing it like not necessarily on live, but we will be on video so you can see that this is the actual win. You know, we didn't just handpick them out ourselves. So yeah.
Should I pull that up?
It don't hurt to share, follow, and like something.
Connect the dots. I hope you're okay, cousin, but it's not really for me, honestly. Yeah,
I hope you're
I don't
okay,
think.
cousin. Yeah, I'm
Good
fine.
luck to you. Good luck to you, Lamika, because I don't think I can do it.
Which one? The whole?
Yeah, she said I've tried, but it's not really for me.
That's out.
You know, they say that kind of stuff you save for your husband. You try it with your husband.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be out here trying that with everybody. Give
You
your
know what's
man
crazy?
something
I have a
he like.
story about this girl. We was in middle school, and I want to say sixth grade, and we used to like go hang out. Like it was a lot of it. Back then everybody hung out outside. So we're all hanging out in front of in these apartments, and this specific girl, she was very active. And one day she was in a laundromat getting it in with this dude. And mind you, we're like in sixth grade. She was young. And, I guess she was using her third hole. And it was bleeding, like bleeding large amounts of blood. She put a sweater over her waist and tied it. And it was going through the sweater, girl. And I feel like because of that, she had eternal bleeding. She had eternal bleeding. Just imagine sixth grade with eternal bleeding because you wanted to do some crazy stuff.
That's wild. See,
Yeah.
that's the kind of stuff I'm scared of. The reason why I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lamika. Yeah, we know. You ain't marrying nobody but each other.
Me could be on here getting personal. But yeah, that was a crazy story. And it's a true story. I was like in sixth grade, I believe. Yeah. And he just left her there bleeding, and he went on about his day, and she was there and crying.
We gotta teach
Came
our
as
daughters. No, we can't be out here.
it's talking about she just be giving it up. Yeah.
We gotta teach our babies. We have to definitely teach our babies. No.
Yeah, that's out. Well, it looks like our special guest is not joining us today.
Mm. Well, maybe something,
Yeah, maybe something came up, but it's okay.
right.
We get it. Life happens.
For sure, for
Chat.
sure.
Y'all kind of active today. Is there anything you guys want to touch bases on? Does anybody have a topic they want us to talk about? Let us know. Let us know.
Didn't somebody have a topic earlier?
I believe it said mental health. Um,
Let's see.
Let me look.
Let's see if we can go back. Because I
Tell
think
the truth about how many people got mental health issues.
a lot.
A lot for sure.
For sure. I mean, a lot of people have mental health issues, but they're not going to admit it.
Mm-hmm.
That was the question?
Yeah, that was the question.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people have mental health issues, but that's not something that they want to talk about. Some people are not in the right headspace to even talk about their mental health. Some people are like they feel shame because they have mental health issues. I feel like it's nothing to be ashamed of. We all have some type of mental health issue, whether we want to believe it or not. Even in my household, there is days like I have mental health days for me and my kids. Like if my child is telling me like they're not like my son could tell me like, Mom, I'm just not in the mood today. Like like I'm just not feeling it today. Like I'm like, like I just want to be left alone. Then that is a day where I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna send my son to school because I don't want him at school having some type of outburst or he's not mentally
Mm-hmm.
prepared to be sitting around all these people. I
And
feel
they
like
do have mental health days for
they
school
do.
now. Like
They have
you
mental
can,
health
that's
days
an
for school.
excuse absence for
Yes,
you
it
need to
is.
clear your mind or mental health day. That is absolutely something. So I'm glad that, schools and, they're
Mm-hmm.
starting to be more aware of mental health and are
Mm-hmm.
starting to accommodate people for that,
Yeah.
you know?
And
Because,
I rather
everybody need a day to themselves.
right. And I rather my kids tell me like they're not really feeling it today. They're having one of their moods. Than for them to go to school and they're taking it out on somebody else at the school, and then now the counselor is involved questioning my child, and then they're questioning, wondering what's going on at home. You know what I mean? So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like mental health is a thing. Like a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people are ashamed of it. Not a lot of people want to admit that they have mental health issues or they're depressed or they have anger issues or whatever it is. You know what I mean? That's not
Mm-hmm.
something that, I have mental health issues. That's not something, but it happens. And
Right.
it happens in a lot of our children, and a lot of us fail to realize what's really
And
going
we
on.
ain't talking about them fake crazy people, okay?
No.
So we talking about real, you got stuff going on. Whether that could be anxiety, that could be depression, that could be postpartum, that could be uh bipolar. It can be a lot of mood changes, multiple
Hmm.
personalities. It's a lot. Like mental health goes a long way.
Yeah.
And if you do have mental health or you suspect somebody that does, or you think you ain't been diagnosed but you think that you might have something or these symptoms, go get checked. Go take that person and get checked. It's very important. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. Even if you gotta take some medication, it's okay. If it helps you, like I said, health is wealth. Like
Right.
your health is more important than, oh, he gonna think I'm crazy or she gonna think I'm crazy. Who cares?
Hmm. Get
You
yourself some
know?
help.
Exactly.
Like Lamika said in the comments, that's why I make sure I talk to my kids and see how they're feeling and what's bothering them. Same with me.
Exactly.
I feel like Some parents don't even understand how important it is to ask your child how their day went.
How was your
If
day exactly?
if you have kids, you picking your kids up from school, ask your child how their day went. Like seriously, you just never know. You be surprised if you don't ask. Like you really be surprised on the stuff that goes on or the things that's talked about, or even not knowing if you would have never asked your child this question. Oh, you would have never even known that somebody was bullying your child or somebody told your child they couldn't do this or couldn't do that. Like, there's been times where I've asked one of my kids, "Oh, how's your day at school?" Da, 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 da. And my son would tell me like, "Oh, I was mad. I was upset today because the teacher wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, and I really had to go to the bathroom."
Mm-hmm.
And it made him. He said it made him really upset. Like he said he was angry because he was finna pee on himself, and he said
Mm-hmm.
if he would have peed on himself, he would have been embarrassed. So I sat there and I told him, "Don't you ever, I don't care what circumstances it is, what the teacher told you, you go to the fucking bathroom." Like, and it's like little things like that can spark something, make it so much bigger. You told this child he couldn't go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Now he didn't pee on himself, and now he embarrassed in front of everybody.
Yeah,
And
and
now that's a problem
that can
because now
cause
everybody's
yeah.
making fun of him. You know what I mean? So it's just little stuff like
That
that.
can cause mental health, serious depression,
Ask your
serious,
kid what's
you
ask
know.
your kids how their day's going. Like stay involved. Mental health is real.
I'm gonna read the
Mental health is
comments.
real.
Let's see. I was medicated for bipolar disorder for 14 years before finding out that I had autism. Oh wow.
Who said that?
Sam.
Oh, okay.
And then let's see. I used to feel ashamed, but holding that stuff in makes it worse. I've been I have I've been admitted.
I don't see those
Especially if
comments.
they're all the way at the top. Well, it's been a lot of comments probably.
Okay.
Especially if I don't talk about what I'm going through, it's tough. Absolutely.
Oh,
Mental health ain't no joke. Even my son has mental health. He has to see a therapist. That's why I make sure I talk to my kids and see how they're feeling and what's bothering them. Especially with social media addictions alone. Yes. And then it says, I am open to sharing. Sam said, I am open to sharing some resources located in San Diego for anyone who needs any help. Thank you for that. Let's see. The one thing we forget as parents nowadays with working two jobs and being a single parent is what it's like to be a kid nowadays because it's crazy the things they deal with.
yeah.
Yeah.
Being bullied or not having friends for the longest.
Mhm.
My daughter, she's super shy, super, super shy. So for the longest, she didn't have friends. She has friends now, but for the longest, she didn't have friends. So that was like a thing. I was like keeping her, letting her stay home from school because she didn't have friends. And she'll be like, "Mom, I play by myself at school. I don't have no friends. I'm playing by myself on the playground." And I would feel bad for her. You know what I mean? Because I can tell that it was bothering her. So it's like, we gotta, be supportive. Be supportive of our kids. Make sure they're okay. Ask them about their day. Or let them know it's okay. You don't gotta have a million friends. It'll be all right, and it is okay to play by yourself. You gotta figure it out. Let's see these comments. Looks like it's
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Mental health awareness. Get that taken care of, y'all. Is there anything else you guys want to touch bases on? Anybody in the chat? We'll wait a couple of minutes just in case anybody wants to talk about
I know because the
anything.
comments are coming on mine slow. I didn't see half of the comments that you read.
Oh yeah, I can see everything. But if there's nothing else, we do want to tell you guys again, like we always want to tell y'all, go at our Instagram, promise to tell the truth underscore. We trying to get on Instagram, y'all. That's where it's lit. Y'all want to be lit, right? Yeah. You can always go watch our episodes on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share, whatever on YouTube. Enter that raffle. Last day's tomorrow to enter the raffle. And yeah.
Send us y'all topics.
Send us the topics. Tell us stories about your friends. You see, I got stories I just thought of a story off my head and talked about it. You see what I mean? It's not that hard. Send us your stories. You don't even gotta say it. You be like my friend, a friend of a friend. You can do
Right.
that. But yeah, next week we might do something a little different. We'll let you guys know though. We're gonna try to spice it up a little bit. But yeah, it looks like nobody has any topics that they want to touch bases on. What about you, Bree? Are you good? Oh, wait. We do have one. How quickly would you move in with someone?
Wow.
That's a good one. Okay, so I'll go first. Me personally, well, now of course I have my own shit, right? So somebody gonna be moving in, they're gonna be moving in with me. But back then, I used to always live with the person that I was messing with. And I used to move in quick, like almost right away. Um, but it's a little different now, like me having kids and um like I don't know. I feel like I got more to lose now, so I can't just go move in with somebody or vice versa. Let somebody move in with me that quick anymore. Like I have like a daughter, and even my son. Like it's just I don't know. Just having kids, period. It makes you not want to move in with somebody or have them move in with you so quick. Like you got to get to know the person first. Before any of that. You know what I mean? So nowadays, I don't know. It would take some time
I don't feel like
before.
I don't feel like there is a perfect time to answer
You
her
just
question.
know. You just know.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's a time limit, like, oh, 6 months, a year. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's just something that you just know when it's right. Okay, I think it's time or whatever. Oh, y'all been talking for a
Mm-hmm.
while or whatever, dating or whatever. Okay, I think it's time or whatever. But I also feel like don't wait too long because I feel like this in order to really know if you really gonna like a person, you guys have to be in the same household. If y'all can't
Mm-hmm.
manage being in the same household, then it's a problem. And a lot of
Right.
people wait. They'll be, in two separate households for years and then now they married. Now they married and now they want to move in together. And then it doesn't work out and then the marriage fails because they didn't waited all these years and now they finally living together. And
Right.
they finally really getting to know each other. You waking up to this person, you going to sleep to this person,
Hey, talking about bitch. I didn't
and
know you be having crusty panties.
right, and you ain't really got to know this. You ain't really got to know this person. You know what I mean? You waking up to this
Right.
person. Oh, you didn't know that she wake up at 5 in the morning and put on makeup. You thought that was her look, but you ain't really got to know her. You have to be able to see a
Right.
person flaws and all. You know what I mean? You have to, the good and the bad. See a
Right. But
person when they wake up. See a person when they
I
go to
like my
sleep.
niggas
The
doing
different mood
me.
changes and all that. You got to be able to see if you're able to handle that. So I feel like there's really no time limit on when you move in with someone. I feel like moving in, you
Mm-hmm.
gotta know. You gotta know.
It ain't nothing like that in-house D. I'm trying to tell you.
She is too much, y'all. She is too much, y'all.
Yeah.
But don't wait too long. Like I said, don't wait too long, especially if you want things to work with a person, or you thinking about marriage, or y'all thinking about moving on, doing other things. Don't wait too long, because the
Yeah,
longer
some
you
people
wait,
might not be clean. You might not like how they clean up. You might not like, some people
right,
leave stuff just everywhere. Like, you gotta know, like, how a person is, like,
right. Just
definitely.
imagine being a dude, and you and this girl been dating, y'all been talking for 3 years, y'all finally move in after 3 years, and she's the dirtiest wench you didn't met. Like, she don't clean up after herself.
Ooh,
House
a
is
wench
dirty.
is
House is
crazy.
dirty. She can't cook. Like, you know what I mean? You didn't. Now you see shit for what it really is after 3 years of dating, and y'all done moved in. But y'all was cool during those three years of not living together. You know what I mean? Y'all was just whatever, doing y'all thing, just dating, whatever. Now y'all done got serious, moved in,
Mm-hmm.
and now you see the real her. Just imagine how you would feel, like how much time you wasted. Like, I didn't waste all this time, and
Yeah.
you dirty as hell.
Yeah, invested all this time and hey, so moving quick.
Somebody said, just don't catch that OBS and set the boundaries clear in the beginning. Uncle Dave, please be quiet. Hell no, can't cook, automatic disqualification. No, for real.
If you
I feel
can't
like
cook, get out of here. My
that's enough.
5-year-old know how to cook.
That's not the 5-year-old. That's another thing though for men. I feel like that's a topic we gotta get to, because if having a woman that can't cook, just imagine eating freaking warm up frozen foods because your woman can't cook, or you
That's
guys got
horrible.
y'all gotta eat out every night because your woman can't cook. That is just insane. Do you guys know how I be scrolling on TikTok, and they be just so much stuff, people be on there cooking, and they show you how to cook the shit and whatever. It's so
They
simple.
talking about, bitch,
If
you
you
ain't never
don't
had
know
no
how to
easy bake
cook, go to
oven.
TikTok. If you don't know how to cook, go to TikTok.
Bitch, you ain't never had no easy bake oven.
I promise you, they'll show you. For me personally, though, I don't have those problems. I had to be a mom before my time, so I've been cooking since I was like 10.
Yeah. They talking about cooking's my strong suit.
Right. It's right. Love cooking.
But yeah, guys, we want to see y'all topics. Nobody has sent us topics at
I
all.
think you guys be scared. Y'all be
Cause
scared
what you
to send us
scared
topics.
of? Don't be scared. Mm-mm. But yeah, send us y'all topics. Send us whatever. Confessions, story time. Answer these polls. I'm about tired of y'all not answering these polls.
Yeah, answer the polls. Keep it spicy, y'all. We
Even if you
love
got a
to
question that you want to
us to
me to
ask.
that you want us to add on the poll, we'll ask it. Like, just, you gotta tell us, though. We don't know. So yeah, you could do that. If you guys have any ideas for our podcast, you could definitely let us know, and we will definitely talk it over and take it into consideration. If you guys want to see anything more, anything less, let us know. We're all down for the
Feedback for
feedback.
sure.
We're down for the feedback. We love feedback. So just let us know. And yeah. If that's it, then that's it.
Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting us, for sure, for sure.
Yes. Remember, we're announcing the winners for the raffle on Saturday, so be on the lookout on Instagram. How about making a feedback poll? I definitely will. I definitely will.
So that you
I will
guys can
ask.
answer. Okay.
Yes, I will do that tomorrow. So make sure y'all on there on Instagram to answer for the feedback. And we got y'all. If nothing else, have a good night, you guys.
Good night.
Good night, good night.